Hello and welcome to my first ever real YouTube video. I figured I should make something because a random picture of an M&M guy is not gonna get me any subscribers. So today I'm making a video about an everyday carry kit that I thought might be a good idea. I don't think I'll personally be carrying this around just because going into high school, that is not something you really need in the high school setting, but just something cool. This was my old, this is one I made a while ago. Check it out. I've got duct tape around the edges here. It holds it shut because it wasn't staying shut. I've also got duct tape on the bottom, and as you can see, I've repurposed this portion. I've just stuck some on here because then I can carry just this. It's got a few tools that I might need: bottle opener, knife, screwdriver that I might need, but it's also, then I've got a few strips of duct tape. So in here I've got I've trimmed down, well, yeah, let's start with the lid. I've got a sewing needle. Now this is actually I brought to help with zip ties. You can use any needle or thumbtack to undo a zip tie, but also if I needed to sew something, I guess I've also got this. This is the this is like the interior of a paracord. If you undo a paracord, you can pull out the insides, and this is actually quite a bit of that stuff. It's very strong. Then goes along with the needle, but also needle is for zip ties, as I just said. I've got black and blue pen. These came out of it was a pen that had multiple colors, and I was able to take those out, and they work great. You can have a black and blue pen for any of your writing. And then I use this is just a piece of, I think it's maybe 10 mini sticky note pieces out of just a sticky note pack that I trimmed down to size, and I can write whatever notes I need in here. I can write phone numbers, I can write really anything. So I've got that in the lid. I've got a little piece of sticky stuff here, same as this. I've just cut one of these squares in half, but then I've also got these sticky squares. They are stuck directly to the thing, so they're kind of hard to get out, but once you do get them out, you can be used to stick really anything. They're very resilient. They got them out of an old building kit that I got from my used to get from my grandpa, actually. In here I've got just a few bits of tissue because it was rattling around, bothering me. I guess space to fit whatever I need. This is my flashlight. It's one of those little finger lights, real bright. It'll light up a room. If you need $2 in quarters, because I find myself if I'm like, oh, a quarter machine or a gumball machine or something like that, or little cousin wants something, I've got quarters on hand. A crayon for writing on really anything, but also the idea was in case of emergency, it's not going to stand up and use it. You can light a crayon on fire, it burns for like 10 minutes. Paper clip, it's one of the smaller heavy-duty paper clips. Can hold together really anything. A whole lot of zip ties here, not a whole lot actually, like 6, about the size of my finger, and they wrapped up with wire. This is just some wire I had in a craft kit. 2 band-aids, because band-aids, and a magnifying glass. This is just something I saw in other EDC kits that I thought, hey, I've got something, why not put it there? And then on the bottom, a whole lot of, a couple sheets of duct tape here. That is for anything I might need duct tape for. Though you can see I've cut out, like I said, for the knife, and which is here. Now my biggest problem with this setup was that, bear with me here, hang on just a second. my biggest problem with this setup is if I am gonna carry this, which I did for like a day and then I stopped because it's like, oh yeah, you need something, I do have that. Let me just set this on a counter, use both hands to open it, take out all these things to be able to get to the Band-Aid that you need. And it's kind of just a hassle each time, and then I have to remember where everything goes, put it back in, get it set up, and it's really finicky having to put everything, and then it doesn't end up in the same spot every time. And then it's just a big hassle, and this thing is heavy too. And so my idea, which is what this video is about, my idea for a new sort of EDC thing is, let me grab it. It's just a card. It's just a card, but the thing about it, this is just a main event fun card that is empty. And I was thinking, if I can kind of cut some notches in this card, I can put rubber bands over it. I'll be able to fit each thing. I can put this and then my, let's see, zip ties. My zip ties, a few rubber bands, and would hold all this in, put some of those, and then on the back side, maybe I could have the paper and pens stuck on here. Then I would have everything, but now when I want to pull it out, when I want to pull things out of here, I can just pull it out of the rubber band without needing to go through all of this. And so, I don't know, y'all are coming along while I engineer that real quick. Okay, big problem with my plan. I tried to make the first cut and literally shattered my card here. So I think I'm gonna make this test out of some playing cards that I've gotten. Hold on, I've got a deck of just some plain playing cards here that I can cut without it shattering like that, and we can just try it out. So yeah, epic build montage.
Good morning.
And that's it. That's the whole prototype. Much easier with a paper card, but then I've just got some rubber bands here for like making bracelets. And I'm gonna try, I think what I'm actually gonna do, no, that'll work perfect. So I would put things in here sort of like this, and I could just, and now this would be a lot more sturdy if it was plastic or something. But my idea is to chain 2 of these together, and then you can just put them on the thing that you need, on which sections that you need. And then it'll hold it in there. And now I could use some sturdier backboard and rubber bands, because, you know, this is gonna fall apart like real easy. But I think it's a good start. And then I can put in all the things that I want in here. Some things I can use single rubber band because that's, I mean, easy. Like, it's a small thing. Single rubber band, and then I can just slide it in here. Ooh, that might be a problem, putting this stuff back in. But, I mean, I think it's a really good, I think that's a really good start. I can put anything that I need in here, and then instead of having to fish through, I can just, oh, do you need a Band-Aid? Hang on, let me put these in here real quick. Oh, you need a Band-Aid? It already broke. Wow. Do you need a Band-Aid? Here you go. And I can pull it out. And that's all I need. And I bet I could build a wallet into this too, because I've been wanting to get a new wallet. Here's my current wallet. And it fits 3 cards. But I think it would be so much nicer to have something right here where I can slide cards in between. Maybe I do 2 of these, and then I can just slide stuff in and build stuff on the outside. And I mean, there's my idea. Please let me know, I guess in the comments. That's kind of cheesy, but let me know in the comments if you have any better ideas, anything I could add. And I guess I'll do an update of the finished build if that ever comes to be. And yeah, thanks for watching.